Hello students, I am Rachna Dikshit and welcome to RS Group of Schools. Today we are going to continue the chapter Resources, in which we will cover topic soil as a resource. As we know that soil is a natural and renewable resource. Soil is made up of water, air, minerals and organic material and is one of the most important natural resources on the earth. Most life on earth depends on soil as a direct or indirect source of food. It provides nutrient to plants and animals by converting dead organic matter to various nutrients. So, on the basis of the factors responsible for soil formation, color, thickness, texture, age, chemical and physical properties, the soils of India can be classified in different types. First is laterite soil. The laterite soil develops in areas with high temperature and heavy rainfall. This is the result of intense leaching due to heavy rain. Humus content of the soil is low because most of the microorganisms, particularly the decomposers like bacteria, get destroyed due to high temperature. These soils are mainly found in Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh and the hilly areas of Odisha and Assam. This soil is very useful for growing tea and coffee. Red laterite soils in Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh and Kerala are more suitable for crops like cashew nut. Next is alluvial soil. Alluvial soil is made up of silt, sand and clay. It is deposited by three important Himalaya river systems, the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. This soil is found in the river valleys of the northern plains and strips in Gujarat and Rajasthan, as well as in the eastern coastal plains in the deltas of rivers of the peninsular plateau, Mahanadi, Krishna and Kaveri. This soil is rich in nutrients like potash, phosphoric acid and lime, which is suitable for growing paddy means dhan, wheat and sugarcane. Next is black soil. Black soil is also known as regular soil and it is also known एक और नाम से cotton soil and also lava soil. It is also known as regular soil or black cotton soil and it covers 16% of India's total geographical area. इसको लावा मिट्टी भी कहते हैं क्योंकि ये दक्कन ट्रैप के लावा चट्टानों के टूटने से निर्मित होती है और इसमें जल को धारण करने की कैपेसिटी जो होती है वो सबसे ज़्यादा होती है. सो इट इज़ फाउंड इन द डेक्कन ट्रैप रीजन एंड इज़ मेड अप ऑफ लावा फ्लोस. It covers the plateau areas of Maharashtra, Malwa, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and also lies along the valleys of Godavari and Krishna rivers. Next is red and yellow soils. soils. Red soil develops in crystalline igneous rocks in areas of low rainfall in the eastern and southern parts of the Deccan Plateau. Yellow and red soils are also found in parts of Odisha, Chhattisgarh, southern parts of the Middle Ganga plain. These soils develops a reddish color due to diffusion of iron in crystalline and metamorphic rocks. It looks yellow when it occurs in a hydrated form. मीन्स जैसे ही ये मिट्टी पानी के कांटेक्ट में आती है तो ये पीली दिखने लगती है और इसमें लोहा, एल्युमिनियम एंड चूना सबसे ज़्यादा पाया जाता है. नेक्स्ट इज डिजर्ट और एरिड सॉइल. Soils. Desert soil covers about 4%. 4% of India's total geographical area. In some areas, common salt is obtained in this soil due to evaporation of water. It can useful for cultivation only when suitable irrigation methods, as in case of Ganga Nagar district of western Rajasthan, and it is useful for growing barley, wheat, cotton, maize and pulses. This soil is found in western parts of Rajasthan, northern Gujarat and southern parts of Haryana. Next is forest and mountain soil. Forest and mountain soils. It covers 8% of India's total geographical area. It varies in texture from loomy in valley sides to coarse grained in the upper slopes. Loomy मतलब चिकनी, जो चिकनी होती है. Due to lack of forest cover in the snow covered area of Himalayas, soils are acidic with low humus content. This soil is useful for cultivating spices, coffee, tea and tropical fruits. It is found in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. Next is soil erosion and conservation. Soil erosion is the removal of the soil cover and subsequent washing down of top soil. The process of soil formation and erosion, so there is a balance between the two. Soil erosion means the process of soil formation and erosion soon simultaneously, and generally there is a balance between the two. However, this balance is disturbed due to natural and human causes. So there are many causes of soil erosion. First is for example, जैसे लेते हैं कि soil erosion occurs due to human activities like deforestation, overgrazing, construction and mining, etc. Natural forces like wind, glacier and water also lead to soil erosion. The running water cuts through clayey soils and makes deep channels of glaze. Sometimes we see that water flows as a sheet over large areas down a slope. It leads to the washing away of the top soils. This process is called sheet erosion. Next is wind blows loose soil of flat or sloping land. It is called wind erosion, and soil erosion is also caused due to defective methods of farming. So soil conservation means हम कैसे सॉइल को कंजर्व कर सकते हैं. द सॉइल कंजर्वेशन इंक्लूड्स ऑल दोज मेजर्स विच हेल्प इन प्रोटेक्टिंग द सॉइल फ्रॉम एरोजन और डिग्रेडेशन. किस तरह से हमें ये बचाती है? तो जैसे फर्स्ट इज हम देखते हैं कि क्रॉप रोटेशन. फर्स्ट क्रॉप रोटेशन. व्हाट इज क्रॉप रोटेशन? क्रॉप रोटेशन होता है जिसमें इफ़ द सेम क्रॉप इज़, अगर कोई एक क्रॉप किसी लैंड में बस हर साल वही क्रॉप उगाई जा रही है, तो दिस कंज्यूम्स सर्टेन न्यूट्रिएंट्स फ्रॉम द सॉइल मेकिंग इट इनफर्टाइल. क्रॉप रोटेशन कैन चेक दिस टाइप ऑफ एरोजन. सेकेंड, सेटल्ड एग्रीकल्चर. चेकिंग द reducing shifting agriculture by persuading the tribal people of switch over to settled agriculture. Next, strip cropping. Large fields can be divided into strips. Strips of grass are left to grow between the crops. This breaks up to force of the wind, and this method is also known as strip cropping. Shelter belts. प्लांटिंग लाइन्स ऑफ ट्रीज, मतलब पेड़ों को प्लांट करना कैसे, एक ही लाइन में. क्रिएटिंग शेल्टर ऑल्सो वर्क्स इन अ सिमिलर वे. रोज ऑफ सच ट्रीज आर रो, इनकी क्या बनानी, रो बना देनी है. ट्रीज आर कॉल्ड शेल्टर बेल्ट्स. दीज शेल्टर बेल्ट्स हैव contributed significantly to the stabilization of sand dunes and in